In the heart of October, where the wind turns crisp and the leaves start to golden, a gentle breeze carried whispers of creativity through the crafting community. Altenew's lovely designers, captivated by the enchanted season, embarked on a journey to weave in the essence of autumn to their latest collection.
Hello there everyone, and welcome to our October 2024 full reveal video. So first up we have your Craft Your Life project kit, and this is the Blossoms of Encouragement. In here we have a huge 6x8 stamp set which features a beautiful bouquet of flowers and some large sentiments as well. In here we do have the layering guide, and this is how the stamp will work with the simple colouring stencil set. So as well as the stamp set, we also get the die set available. That's going to cut out that huge image from the stamp set and also all of the sentiments that we have on the stamp set as well. So here is the simple colouring stencil set. Now this is a fabulous kind of little collection. So in here we have 5 6x6 stencils, and these are going to stamp set, but you can also use these on their own if you want to. We also have a 3D embossing folder. Now this is sized slightly smaller than the image that you get from the stamp set, but this is going to add a beautiful background to all of your different projects. Next up we have a Build a Garden for you, and this is the Build a Garden at Primrose. In here we have a 4x6 stamp set which features a beautiful image of a primrose little cluster. In here you do have the layering guide to see how the stamp set will work with the simple colouring stencil set. So this is what we have here. This is the simple colouring stencil set. In here we have 4 different stencils, all of which are 6x6, which are going to colour in that flower, and we also have a background panel on there as well, which is really cool. As the stamp set is 4x6, we also have the die set included in this month's kit, and as well as that we also have a mini blending tool so you can blend to your heart's delight. Next up we have our Crafter Flower, and this is the Crafter Flower Lilac. This is so pretty. So this is like a close-up of a portion of the lilac flower or the lilac cluster that we have. On the back we do have the layering guide as well, and this is going to show you exactly how to put this together, but you can really play around with this. You don't need to do it exactly as it says on the packaging. Next up we have our dynamic duo Playful watercolor flowers. This is so pretty. So in our dynamic duos you are going to get 2 6x6 stencils, and in here you're going to be able to make 2 different floral clusters to create beautiful effects on your handmade projects. We do have the layering guide within the packaging to show you how to do this. We also have the 3x4 stamp set which is going to add the details to that flower cluster that you have stenciled, and also some sentiments too. Next up we have our Mini Delight, and this is so cute. This is Mini Delight, a floral congrats. In the stamp set we have some beautiful flowers and a lot of different sentiments. In the die set we're going to have a die that cuts around the flowers from the stamp set, but also creates some beautiful standalone flowers and leaves. You can use these together or separately to create beautiful projects. Next up we have Pumpkin Patch. Now this collection features a large stamp set which has a beautiful background of stacked pumpkins, as well as a number of different sentiments that you can use all year round as well. So we do have some inspiration within the packaging for you there. We also have a simple colouring stencil set which is actually going to colour in that huge image that we have on the stamp set. In here we have 6 different stencils to colour in the various parts from that stamp set. We also have the layering guide within this packaging to show you just how you can put this together to add different colours to those fabulous little pumpkins. As well as that, we also have a 3D embossing folder. Now this is sized the same as the stamp set. So this means that the simple colouring stencil set will also work with this in the same way as the stamp set. For the die set, this is just going to cut around the 3 large sentiments that we have in the stamp set, so you can use these all together to create beautiful cards. Next up, we have another stamp set for you, and this is the Blooms of Friendship. In here we have some beautiful wreaths, we have some floral clusters, as well as different sentiments for all different occasions. As well as that, we also have the die set available. Now that's going to cut out all of the images that we have on the stamp set, as well as the 2 large sentiments that we have on there as well. This is going to make some beautiful fall or autumn cards, or all year round. Next up, we have Knit and Natter. Now this is a 3x4 stamp set. It has a layered ball of yarn or wool. We also have a knitting needle, a crochet hook, and a number of different sentiments. But if you are more of a die person but you still like wool, we also have a die set available. It has the layered ball of yarn. It also has a piece of string that you can add on to the yarn ball, as well as 2 knitting needles and a crochet hook. We do have the layering guide on the back of the packaging for easy assembly. Next up, we have the woven basket. Now this is a really cool layering set. So this is going to create a basket that you can add onto all of your handmade cards. You can then add in various kind of other elements to it, like flowers or even the wool to add inside. Next up, we have branch frames. So in here we have a number of different dies that's going to allow you to create your own different frames. Now you can use them as is to create some oval frames, or you can play around with these to create different oval effects, hexagons, stars, circles, and even squares. Next up, we have the Pretty Pumpkin layering die set. So in this one, we have a number of different layers that's going to allow you to create 3 different pumpkins that you can then add to your cards and projects, or even add these into the woven basket if you want to. As well as that, we do have the layering guide on the back, so you can quickly and easily pop these together. Next up, we have the Zero Waste Autumn Leaves. This is so pretty. So we have one die here, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and this is going to allow you to cut all of these leaves into a card panel. You can use the leaves separately, and you can also use the waste to create a beautiful cover die. Next up, we have a press plate set, and this is the Geometric Essentials Squares, and this is fabulous. So we have a large square, then we have a line of 3 squares, and then we also have some little squares at the bottom. You can use these to create fabulous textures in your letterpress designs. We also have the fabulous Geometric Essentials Circle Press Plate. So this works in the same way as the square. So we have a large circle, then we also have 3 circles together, and then also some polka dots at the bottom. This would be a fabulous one to add to your collection. To finish off the press plates for this release, we have the One Go Solid Sentiment Strips. This is fabulous. So you can see here that we have a number of different sentiments all stuck together on one press plate. So you're just going to letterpress or foil that once, and then we have the die set that's going to cut all of them out in one go. So you're going to be able to create clusters of sentiments in one go for all of your projects. Next up, we have a 3D embossing folder. This is the fabulous Fairyland Florals. Now this is very pretty. So we have that floral kind of frame on this one that's going to add that beautiful detail to a 6x6 piece of cardstock. As well as that, we also have the simple colouring stencil set available. In here we have 4 different stencils, all of which are sized the same as the 3D embossing folder, so you're going to be able to add different colours to different portions of the design. In the packaging, we do have the layering guide, so this is going to show you how you can pop this together with your 3D embossing folder to create a beautiful textured and colourful background. Next up, we have another 3D embossing folder, and this is the Leafy Splendor. This is so very pretty. So we have these delicate kind of flowing branch of the leaves going across the 6x6 embossing folder, and that's going to add a beautiful design to your backgrounds without taking anything away from the focal point. But if you did want to add a little bit of color to these, we also have the simple coloring stencil set available, and we do have the layering guide within that, so you can quickly and easily pop that together. We're going to be bringing a new tool to you this month, and this is the Perfect Picker. So in here we have a two-ended tool that's going to allow you to kind of place things and also pop out different elements from your dies. So you can see here that it is very pretty. So it has two ends. It's going to come in this fabulous packaging that you can keep or disregard if you don't want it, but you can see that we have the Altenew logo on the center as well as a few gems popping through there. Both of the caps have different colors on, so that's going to help you kind of show which each of the tools are. So for the gold side, we have that picker tool that's going to allow you to get dies out of your die cuts out of your dies, and then we also have a wax tip on the other side to help you pick up small embellishments or even some little sequins if you wanted to. We also have two new colouring books this time around. These are the Botanical Elegance, and we have these in both watercolour and also marker. So you can see on the back we have 12 different designs in here, and you are going to get two of each design. You have one in black and also one in a grey outline. So it's going to allow you to add different kind of effects to your finished designs when you have finished with them. This is the watercolor book. Now these are all kind of stuck together with a gummed edge along the top, so you can rip these out and then color with them to your heart's content, and then they will all stay together in that book, so you don't need to worry. So that is some high quality watercolor paper there. For the marker coloring book, these are all sheets. So these are all done on marker coloring paper. So you're going to be able to kind of take one of these out of the packaging and then color it in and then go in for the next one. You have the same designs in here as you do in the watercolor one. So you do get 12 different designs, 12 different flowers, and you get two of each, one in black and one in grey for a softer finish. Choose one or both depending on your colouring preference. We have also come up with a new storage solution. So if you're anything like me and you want to be able to keep all of your project kits together, this is going to be the perfect storage pouch for you. So in here we get 10 storage pouches, and they all have the Altenew gold logo on the bottom. You can see that we have the flap in there, and you can add that inside, so you're going to be able to keep everything in perfectly without anything coming out. Here is a project kit. This is the one from this month, so this is the Encouragement Blooms, and you can see that I have the 3D embossing folder, the simple colouring stencil set, the die, and also the 6x8 stamp set. And these are all going to fit in here really quickly and easily. And it is just a joy just to put this in, not have anything bulging, and still have room to put in projects if you wanted to. Don't think of this just as a project kit holder. You can add other things to this as well. We also have new colours of Crafty Necessities cardstock to share. So we have the fabulous Frosty Pink, Coral Berry, Ruby Red, Grapevine, Frayed Leaf, Forest Glades, Evergreen, and Jet Black. We also have Sea Glass, Tide Blue, Starlight, Desert Night, Soft Lilac, Lavender Fields, Deep Iris, and the fabulous Andromeda. For some more tonal colours, we have the Vanilla Cream, Milk Chocolate, pumpkin pie, Sicilian amber. We know you are just going to love this rainbow assortment of colours. For the enamel dots this month, we will be adding Blue Mountains, which are these beautiful, cool blue tones. And we are also going to be adding in the coffee break. So we have these beautiful browns. We have a cream colour in there as well as that taupe. Fabulous colours to add to your autumn projects. We are also going to be adding in a number of different glitter tapes. So if you do love to add a touch of sparkle to your projects, but you want to make sure that you can do it quickly and easily and it has adhesive on it already, this is the way to go. So we have 6 new colours that we are adding in. This first one here, which is the white colour that we have, is the fabulous Moonstone. We also have a gold, and I just love this colour. I love to add this onto a piece of cardstock and then die cut them out to create on my own little kind of golden stickers. And this is the Sunlit Gold. We also have a purple. This one is the Shimmery Mauve glitter tape. We also have a deep blue colour, and this is the Enchanting Tanzanite. As well as that, we have the Turquoise Sparkle, which may be my favourite. And then last but not least, we have the Evergreen Elegance glitter tape. So to finish off the October release, we're also transitioning some colours into our fresh inks. We have Warm and Cozy, we have the Green Meadows, and also the Lapis Lazuli. In the Warm and Cozy, we have Sunkissed, Orange Cream, Autumn Blaze, and Firebrick. In the Green Meadows, we have Minty Mint, Sweet Leaf, Just Green, and Hunter Green. And in the Lapis Lazuli, we have Iceberg, Eastern Sky, Ultramarine, and Azurite. As well as our circle pads, we have our mini cubes and also re-inkers available. Now, here are just a few different project ideas from our fabulous designers and guest designers. We really do hope that you've spotted something in here that inspires you and makes you want to create something beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you again really, really soon. Bye-bye.
Hey there, Lydia here. I really do hope that you've just enjoyed the video. If so, please subscribe to the Altenew YouTube channel. Also, turn on the notification bell so you can get your daily dose of crafty techniques and tutorials just like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.